All right, we're walking up to the Nickel City Comic Con right now. The line is looking pretty long, but hopefully these media passes let us skip that line. So we'll see you inside. All right, guys, so we're walking around. We're still waiting for Lou Ferrigno. You can see we're waiting for Michael Rooker, Sean Gunn, Dan Fogler, Russ Marquardt, and then we got the wrestlers down there. Over here we got our horror movie guys, CJ Graham. CJ Graham has been, we can't even get to him right now. There's been so many people constantly in line. I mean, who wouldn't want his autograph, right? Don Matthews, Brett Wagner, you can see the list goes on and on. So we're going to keep trying to get a hold of these guys, get a quick interview with them, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
You want me to sign one of them? Do you have a preference? I have yellow and white. They both look great. Yeah.
All right, what's up, guys? I'm Jason, and I'm here with Dickie Bear, who is a part of my favorite Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi. Dickie, thanks for doing an episode with us.
No problem.
So, I wanted to ask you, Return of the Jedi is my favorite, but what's your thoughts on the modern sequels of Star Wars?
Honestly, I haven't seen any of them.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
Now, it's one of those things, like, I always tell people, like, I'm not a film person. I'm not going to the movies in general. And the reason is because when you're watching a movie, you're watching a story being told.
Yeah.
When I watch a movie being made, which is not fun. Because, especially when I'm in it, I know what we've done, I know what we filmed, and I know what doesn't make it to the screen. And 9 out of 10, I'm disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, because of it, I'm not a great film goer, movie goer. So.
Okay, I'll just ask one more question because I don't want to hold you up here. Have you been asked to do any of the more modern sequels?
Yes, but they can't afford me.
They can't afford you? So, well, I don't want to hold you up. I know you got some autographs to sign.
No problem.
So thank you so much again.
No problem.
All right,
Good one.
take it easy.
care.
Got something really cool to show you here. Stephen King's first directed movie, Maximum Overdrive, and look what we have here. The Green Goblin head. A little tidbit about this movie, you might not know it, Emilio Estevez was in this movie. We're not sure why, but he was.
Here's my contact info. I'm Brett Putnam, Fantasy Unlimited Comics.
Nice to meet you.
Been around since 1976, so I'm doing this for 47 years now.
Yeah.
And probably done 1,000 conventions over my lifetime.
Well, you have one of the most impressive collections I've seen, and probably the most impressive one here.
Thanks.
What would you say is your top comic book that you have here today?
All these are pretty big. Most are over $5,000 each. The most valuable book on the wall is the X-Men 1, which is right there.
Wow.
That's a $26,000 comic, so that's pretty valuable. But I have a nice Spider-Man 1 and a Daredevil 1 and a Hulk 181, which is the first Wolverine. And they're way up there, $15,000, $20,000 a piece.
Wow, that's impressive. And how long have you been collecting comic books?
I first started when I was 9, and my first opportunity as a vendor like this, I was only 13 years old. And I went to a little show in Hartford, Connecticut with my mom. She drove me, and I actually made $400 at the show. So she was like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
And then I wound up paying for my college tuition by selling comics.
Wow.
Never had to take out any loans and made it through college without any debt. It was great.
That is awesome. So comic books has been a part of your entire life.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome. Well, thank you again, and
My pleasure.
we'll make sure we look you up.
Okay.
Fantasy Unlimited Comics. Look this guy up if you're looking for some awesome comic books. Oh, here. Yeah, you're seeing this right. Behind me is a giant transformer. All right, so we're starting a little comic book collection here. This is who are we looking at? We're looking at Carnage,
Spider-Man, and Venom.
Spider-Man,
So
and
that's the
Venom.
third appearance of Carnage.
Third appearance? Okay. So this is a cool one. Third appearance of Carnage. I like this one. I think we're going to get this one. And we got to get these ones that are... This is at 50% off, so it's $1. We're going to get that one. We're going to get that one for sure. Let's see. What about out of these three? Which one would you say has any kind of significance?
This one had because there was someone introduced it a cameo in the background. I can't remember who it was, so
Okay.
it's been a while since I read this one, so I'd say get that one.
All right, and you can see right on here it says, "But look how many mofos he's got to fight." All right, that's a lot of mofos. So we got to get that one. Mofos everywhere.
Mofos.
All right, guys, I have an exclusive interview lined up with R2D2. Come on over.
Back again?
R2, thanks for doing this interview with us. So what was it like? What was it like being in the movies? Wow, that's great. Wow, yeah. Really? Wow, this is good stuff. You've heard it here exclusively on the Moneyball channel. R2D2, great interview. Thank you again. What a great interview that was. Check him out. I got the same gun at home. All right, guys, I'm not a huge car guy. Quite frankly, I don't care what I drive, unless I'm driving Kit from Knight Rider. I'll tell you one thing, the door's open. I'm thinking Hasselhoff might have went and got a hot dog. What do you guys think? Ninja Turtles are straight up ahead. I don't have any pizza, so I don't know if Michelangelo's going to talk to me. I'll keep you updated. Whoa, behind me, it's Donatello. Yeah, that's what's up. All right. What's up, guys? I'm here with Cheese. Yep, and he's from Seven Gates. Cheese Gates, yes. Located in Niagara Falls. Now, I'm going to ask Cheese a couple questions here, and I just want to get his answers. What would be your favorite food? Cheese. Okay. I didn't expect that. Now, when you're enjoying crackers at home, is there a topping that you like to put on it? Or Cheese. Good. Now, I'm sure you enjoy a good salad. A lot of toppings on salad. Now, what do you mostly like about salads? Cheese. All right. Well, this has been a great interview with Cheese. Yeah. So look him up. You can see him at Seven's Gate, Niagara Falls. Check him out. Cheese. All right, guys. I'm here with a very special guest, and it just so happened my son drew a picture for this next guest. Just so happens to be the Incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno.
Thank you very much. That's really cute. I hope can save the day, man. To save the dry man. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
You know, there's so much that I could ask you. Now, is winning the Mr. Olympian the #1 highlight?
Well, I can't run about the time being Schwarzenegger. It's the #1 title in the world. But the thing is, I was very happy to be on stage with him because we're two of the best. Even till today, there's only the two of us. So, he was like my idol growing up. I had a chance to be on the same stage. It was a blast. But you were talking about almost 50 years ago.
Yeah.
But we put bodybuilding on the map.
You did.
I was the first one to come out with the Hulk series. I was the first one to be on World of Sports. Then the whole world got to see me. Then Pumping Iron came out, and then the two of us.
Yeah. Well, that was incredible. And as far as Hulk, have you been asked to do any newer things that have come out recently with the Hulk? I know he's got.
No, because I was on TV a year ago for Paramount Plus, the making of The Godfather, the offer. I'm working on to be part of the Marvel Universe. I talked to Disney, so we'll see what happens. But right now, we have an actor strike.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Everything's delayed for now.
Well, again, thank you. I just wanted to give you this. My son is a huge Incredible Hulk fan. So, Carter, if you're watching this, this is him, man. And when he gets angry, he turns green. All right?
Okay, good to see you.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. This is pretty exciting. I just bought this picture, and Lou, the Hulk, is going to autograph it for me. Together.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Have
Thanks
a good
again.
one. You too. Enjoy the show.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Larry Thomas, and if you don't recognize him, that might be because he's not wearing his chef jacket. You probably know him as the Soup Nazi from Seinfeld. Larry, thanks for coming on.
My pleasure.
So first of all, how's it been so far today?
Great.
It's been hard to get an interview with you. I think I was first in line, and after that, it just kept piling up. So
Yeah, it's really good, and I haven't done a show here, got for about 6 years or so. So when you haven't been around for a while, you know, you get a whole new group of people. So it's been going really well. It's a good show.
now I love the story of somebody came up and asked you to say the line, right? And it wasn't what we thought it was.
No.
Right.
It was a young man in Houston, actually, you know, came up to my table and he said, "Can you say the line?" And I went, "No soup for you." And he goes, No, the line. I went, "What line?" And he goes, "You know, when Austin Powers has 5 and he wants to stay." And I went, "Oh, I suggest you hit, sir." And he goes, "Yeah, that one." And I went, "Pick anything on the table, kid." He made my day. I loved that.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Now, is it true that you still charge extra for bread?
$3.
All right, I'm going to let you get going because I see you got some more people lined up for you. But if we can get one more,
No soup for you.
perfect. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, if you know anything about me, you know I absolutely hate clowns. But this is cool. Follow me. Now, you won't catch me ever wearing this, but check this out. From the 1990 miniseries, Pennywise's costume. How creepy is that? Check out this Lego setup. So not only that, as you can see, there's Superman. But wait. Now it's Wonder Woman. Holy cow. Absolutely incredible. Mario Legos. There's Bowser singing the Peach. Some Pokemons. Little Pikachu and Charmander. Thank you. Thank you. How cool was that? All right, guys, this is really exciting for me. I'm sitting here with Bill Diamond, and he has created some of the most amazing things you've seen in movies and shows. He's going to take us around and talk a little bit about some of his creations. First of all, thank you for doing this.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So, first of all, I think we got a big one here,
Well,
right?
Audrey's close to us. I worked Audrey on the road tour since 1984. I'm the puppeteer, and I also built Audrey at our studios in New York, Bill Diamond Productions. A lot of the characters are built there. And then also I was around the Hensons at the Hensons time, so we always tribute Jim, as well as the Witch's Dungeon Movie Museum, where you see some pieces like E.T. and The Idol are real pieces from those films, and we like to bring them because we have the museum. So you get a chance to look around. We have a TV show called Monster TV, which is on Red Coral Universe, and you can stream it. And you get a chance to see some of these characters. E.T. is part of the Witch's Dungeon Movie Museum, which is in Plainville, Connecticut. It was founded by Cortland Hull, who's Henry Hull's nephew from The Werewolf of London. So we have a rich movie memorabilia there from friends of ours that we've known for years, as well as we all both work in the industry.
Yeah.
So it gives us a chance to bring iconic pieces like this out for the public to see.
These are absolutely incredible. Now, I grew up with something that I see over there, and it's near and dear to my heart, and that was Fraggle Rock. Mm-hmm. Now, you worked with Jim?
I worked at the Jim Henson Studios in New York. Johnny Henson and I were dear friends, and we did a number of pieces, but there were many people that worked on Fraggle Rock. Especially I was just with Steve Whitmire. played Goober.
Yeah.
So this piece here is this is an original piece. This is a rebuild. Okay, this one is from the second season, episode 4. This is the Red Sea Monster was the name of the episode.
Okay, so that's the second season, episode 4?
Right.
Okay.
Second season, episode
Perfect.
4. This is many puppeteers for this, so that you get a chance to see a real Henson piece, as well as we have these characters, which Jim actually used.
Okay.
All right, these were done on the Ed Sullivan Show in 1968.
Wow.
Jim operated 2 of them. There's a print on the other side to show you which ones Jim did operate. These were put together and we've saved them. So this is pre-Sesame Street.
This is incredible.
So these were built by Don Saline, who was one of Jim's original puppet builders.
Yeah.
He really, we state that he really gave the look of what Jim was creating and Don Saline puppet is pretty rare to see.
That is awesome.
So
that is incredible.
and then you get a chance to see
another big one for my childhood. Gremlins.
Yeah, this is originally Gremlins 2 was built by a lot of the puppets were built by Rick Baker. I've restored a number of the older characters. Don.
Now you just don't let them get wet, right?
You don't let them.
get wet.
No,
guys.
not at all. And this one was operated by 5 people. Puppeteers. My good friend Mark Dotson is the voice for this, and Salacious Crumb.
Wow.
So Mark still does voices for me for my shows, but we get a chance to put a lot of these out and restore them. And we just let people get a chance to see him when they take him out of the museum.
That's incredible. Can I ask you one question on this? Now you said 5 people.
Yes.
Just
these
Gizmo?
No, not. Well, there were many different Gizmo. You gotta understand, with movies, there were close-up pieces, small pieces, mechanical pieces, stuffed pieces like him. As you can see, these own controllers, they operate.
His eyes. Yep.
And you get a chance to have each puppeteer on it. So Gorgo, I operate. You can see him on Monster TV.
Okay.
This is these creatures. The interesting thing about this one that I built is it's basically built for South Africa.
Okay.
These are the shoebill birds. They're really there, and we feed. These puppets are built to feed the real birds young.
Really?
Yeah. So we developed the bee, and the scientists will pick up the meat and pick it up in that, and we use puppetry to also take care of wildlife.
Yeah, just to make them feel like they're
they're seeing a real bird.
Yeah.
And this is a series I put out called Pacific Zombies. It's also a cartoon series in Talking with the Dead, and also on our new streaming series called Monster TV. So you get a chance to see a lot of different characters like Moochins, and we always tribute Jim because we all knew him.
Yeah. Well, that is awesome. I won't take up any more of your time. I know there's a lot of people here that probably want to talk to you. So thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure.
And just incredible pieces that I'm so happy you were able to share with us.
Well, we try to bring them out to keep everybody that grew up with them and get a chance to see what all these great artists have done.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Get it from behind here.
Wow. Can I do a quick pitch? All right. All right, guys. That's day 1 in the books of Nickel City Comic Con. Now, as you can see down here in the corner, Sergeant Slaughter. I was a big fan, but we can't get an interview with him. But there he is. And besides that, maybe we'll come back tomorrow. Maybe we'll be here Sunday. I don't know. We'll see you later.